Insider secrets on how to plan a holiday family vacation, a look inside the life of being married to the military, and give back to others this season with gifts that give back.
Welcome to Life Love Shopping. I'm Andrea Jackson.
And I'm Michelle Yarn.
Can a gene predict the exact time of day you're going to die? New research says yes. Scientists are basing this new personal end-of-time clock on your internal circadian rhythms. So if you're a morning person, you are likely to die before 11 a.m. If you're a night owl, you're likely to check into the pearly gates sometime after 6 p.m. Circadian rhythms are physical, mental, and behavioral changes that follow a 24-hour cycle responding primarily to light and darkness in the environment. They're found in most living things, including animals, plants, and the smallest of small microbes. And FYI, your circadian rhythms are tuned to something called the master clock, consisting of a group of nerve cells in the brain. But the bigger question is, would you want to know when you're going to die?
Absolutely not. No way. I know some people think it would make them live their lives to the fullest. Just do that now, because all you're going to be thinking about is that countdown on the clock,
I agree
right?
with you, yes.
Okay, good. I'm glad we got that settled. We don't want to know.
Don't worry, I won't tell you, Michelle. You're fine. Your secret's safe with me.
If you're single during the holidays, be thankful for the many gifts your solo status brings. Christian singles recently shared their bright side of being single during the holidays. Here it is. Starting with this major plus, you don't have to share your bathroom or your remote, because when it comes to couples, 51% of women say the bathroom is the most difficult thing to share. As for the guys, handing over the remote control tops their list. Now, aside from owning all that's yours, being single during the holidays has other great perks. 45% love having more time to share with their own family. 19% love that they don't have to deal with awkward family get-togethers. 17% enjoy not having to impress someone else's family. And 13% think saving money on gifts is a bonus. And then 5% feel less guilty about eating all of those holiday treats if they don't have anyone to show, you know.
That's true. You can wear those buffet pants with pride. Smartphones make shopping simple and super easy. It's also entertaining for us while we're in the bathroom. Believe it or not, more than 38 million Americans make purchases on their phones while using the bathroom. CashStar, believe it or not, did a survey to find out the other strange places people shop on their mobile phones. Almost 17 million shop via a mobile device while standing in the retailer store. Okay. Just checking email at the conference table? Well, more than 9 million people admit to shopping while in a business meeting. Milk, bread, and that new flat screen. More than 7 million have filled their grocery and online shopping carts at the same time. And perhaps the worst of them all, shopping and driving. Despite the danger, more than 4 million people admitted to having shopped online while driving a car.
And in the time it took to do that story, I just got a new pair of shoes. So it is easier than ever to give back during the holiday season. Just give gifts that give back. A portion of the proceeds from these stylish gifts are donated to a worthy cause. You can't go wrong with a stylish t-shirt like this one, which features classic novels like Lord of Flies. Out of Print will donate a book through their Books for Africa, which is a partnership they have for each shirt bought. Budding entrepreneur on your list? This set of pretend money will teach your little one the value of $1, and then 5% of proceeds are donated to No Kid Hungry. This utility case, it's great for that hard to shop for person, and each purchase supports a child's education in Africa. And you can never have too many scarves. Each one of these is handcrafted in Kenya by a co-op of women and artisans, and each purchase will provide 10 school meals to children. And then glass votives with mercury finish and paper white scented candles that will make a great hostess gift. 50% of the purchase goes towards St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
If you are traveling during the holiday season, you know how hectic it can get. That's why we dialed up the travel mom for some insider advice. This holiday season, many will find themselves hitting the road. We can't all rely on flying reindeer to get us where we need to go this season. So joining us with some stress-free holiday travel tips is the traveling mom, Kim Orlando. Good morning, Kim.
Good morning.
Stress-free travel sounds like a contradiction, really. How can we make it possible?
It is possible. I've teamed up with some great companies to bring you simple, easy travel solutions during the holidays, and I've got some solid ideas that will save time and money. For starters, plan ahead. Lists are really good. Make a list of all the things you'll need to bring with you wherever you're going. And send gifts ahead of time. No need to pack all that stuff. Use apps because apps are your friend. You can save money by using a credit card like Chase Freedom that gives you money back on your holiday and travel spending. Chase Freedom pays 5% cash back on up to $1,500 in purchases at Best Buy and Kohl's, and on purchases made directly on hotel rooms and airlines from now through December 31st. You just have to activate the card by December 15th. And whether you're traveling with your family or you have out-of-town guests, I have a solution that will make you comfortable and that gives back. I mean, 'tis the season after all. If you book a 2-night weekend stay at Hilton Garden Inn and use the Holidays with Heart rate, Hilton Garden Inn will make a donation to Feeding America to help fight hunger. Plus, you'll receive complimentary cook-to-order breakfast. This is a great deal for a great cause, and it's available at all U.S. hotel locations until January 6th, making holiday lodging a breeze even through the new year.
What about moms who aren't traveling but hosting out-of-town guests?
Well, you definitely want to suggest to them that they can stay at a hotel, or if you really want them to stay at your house, you just want to, if they have little kids, you want to prepare your home ahead of time. I mean, one thing that's really important for moms too is to make sure that, we tend to get the kids ready for everything. We pack up the toys and the games and electronics, but it's really important for moms to have tools that make our lives easier too. So check out the new LG Optimus L9 smartphone available from T-Mobile. It's sleek and stylish, looks cool, but the L9 is the perfect tool to keep us organized because it's got all the performance that moms need to browse the web, and it has cool apps like Quick Memo and Voice Shutter. And what Voice Shutter does is it lets you take a picture with just the sound of your voice. You literally hold up the camera, don't have to click anything, you say cheese and it takes the picture. The T-Mobile 4G network gives you the ability to organize trips wherever you are, and the best part is that the LG Optimus L9 comes with a 5-megapixel camera, HD recording, and it's only $49.99 with a 2-year agreement. So you get all the features of the really expensive smartphones for just a fraction of the cost.
Let's say we figured out where to stay, but we're still not sure about how best to get there. What do you recommend?
Well, I think to get there, you just want to make sure that you plan ahead, like we talked about before, and leave a little bit earlier. If you're going to the airport, it's going to be busy. Make sure that you leave early enough that you can just relax when you get there. You're not rushing through security.
All right, Kim, thank you. For more information on these great travel tips, just head to our website. So many phones, so little time.
I know, so much great advice too. Well, do you want to thank Mom for helping make your holiday travel plans a breeze? Sure. If you need some ideas, we've got some really good ones. You can never go wrong with bling, of course.
True.
And it doesn't have to be diamonds. You can actually get more bling for your buck with sparkling crystal. Just expect to pay up to $200 for the good stuff. Another good gift, spa days, the perfect getaways. Mini or full spa packages offer a great escape. If you can't afford that, you can find at-home deals from $40 to $60.
Let her go fast like Ricky Bobby with a race car experience. Professional drivers will whip Mama around a track at speeds reaching 150 miles per hour. You're looking at about $170 for the gift of track. Keep her current with an e-reader or a tablet. These are really popular right now. Try a Windows Surface tablet for $650. It's a bit of an investment, or the Kindle Fire HD for less than $200. Both just came out. And there's also the Samsung Galaxy tablet and, of course, Apple's iPad and iPad Mini. Maybe she's a little bit country. Either way, help her rock her wild side with a pair of cowgirl boots. A solid pair will run you anywhere from 60 to 160 buckaroos.
We honor the men and women who serve our country, and now for the first time, the Pentagon has allowed cameras inside the lives of 7 Army wives stationed at Fort Richardson, Alaska, while their husbands are deployed to Afghanistan. And joining us now are 2 of the wives from the OWN TV show Married to the Army, Alaska, Ryn Randall and Blair Flanagan. Hi, ladies.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I'm excited to talk about this show. It's a docu-series, so it's not like a reality show, right? I mean, you can tell us this is definitely real.
It's very real. Very, very real.
And so, Ryn, let's start with you. Okay, you're a mother of 4, and they're teen and preteen age, so that's got to be tough already. What's it like, though, having your husband be so far away while you're raising them?
It was difficult for me. We've had several deployments, but the children were much younger. So this deployment was a challenge for me because of the children's ages. I have managed to shy away from being the disciplinarian. I've let Dad kind of handle that, and he's good at it. So when he kind of stepped out of the picture for a while, that was hard for me, to have to be the disciplinarian, be the bad guy.
And Blair, I know you're a new mom, and I am as well, so I can understand the challenges. I mean, what was your experience like?
It was terrifying. You know, I had been through a deployment with my husband before, but when you have a newborn and you are diagnosed with postpartum depression, you know, that's scary. It's so scary. And to be so far away from my family, you know, I wanted my mommy quite a bit.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted my mommy. And then I found myself, you know, having to be a mommy. So, wow, I mean, you know, that's terrifying. But I did it, and it made me stronger.
And are there any misconceptions about Army wives that you're hoping to clear up with this show?
I think for us it was nice to show that we are just like any other woman in America, raising a new baby, you know, having talents and developing our talents like you did with your mirrors, and me, you know, at my age, you know, with my career and trying something new than what I'd done in the past.
Yeah. Well, overall, then, what do you want people to take away from this show?
None of us want anyone to feel sorry for us. We're not victims. I think that I know that all 7 of us were extremely concerned with making other Army wives proud. We wanted, you know, we want to just be a voice for Army spouses everywhere, military spouses everywhere.
If we could just make one other military wife going through a deployment feel like she's normal and she's not alone, and then any other wife, civilian, you know, any other woman, if we can, you know, share struggles that we've gone through, that they're going through, and help them, that's really our point.
That's what we want to do.
Rynn and Blair, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for letting us into your lives. You can watch their docuseries Married to the Army, Alaska on OWN.
Michelle, thank you. Still more to come here on Life Love Shopping. Still looking for Mr. Right. Maybe you've been getting the wrong advice all along. We're breaking down the worst dating advice from the most popular dating books. Winter seems to have come early this year as well, causing us to break out our warm sweaters, but our furry friends need coverage too. We're sharing some adorable ways to keep your pets warm this winter. We're back in just a moment.
That's the best. So cute. Welcome back to Life Love Shopping. You know, when it comes to romance, sometimes it's what you don't say that will keep the flame alive.
Here are a few topics you should keep out of the bedroom from Cosmopolitan magazine. First off, how you really feel about his parents. Even if he knows his mom is a control freak, he's still going to defend her. Also, your body issues. Drives men crazy when you ask, does my butt look big in these jeans? Confidence, ladies, is sexy. So even if you're not feeling your skinny jeans, fake it. Insecurity is a romance killer.
And avoid asking the old, what took you so long? Especially when it comes to the morning bathroom routine, because nothing takes the romance out of a relationship like the bathroom talk. But you don't have to take our word for it. There's lots of dating advice out there, especially in the form of self-help books.
Here to help us break down the worst of the worst are Lance Smith and Charles Diffens from our news partner, The Daily Buzz. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
This is all based on some of the best-selling romance advice books with the worst advice.
Right.
Yeah. So we want to know, do you agree that it's bad advice, or we want to know what you think?
All right.
So the first one, the advice is a woman who plays hard to get will snag a quality husband. This comes from the book The Rules. And here's a little snippet. If you limit your phone conversations with a suitor to 10 minutes, it will encourage the notion that you have a busy life.
Yeah, so what is the deal with playing hard to get?
Yeah.
Does that work with you guys?
I mean, I think it
To
works
a point.
To a point.
To a point.
But if you play too much, if you're playing hard,
We
to get, it
figured
becomes-
that out.
It's
How do you
evidence.
know?
We know.
Yeah,
How do
that's
you
the
know?
thing.
And because you do things unnaturally. I mean, it's like that doesn't
And
make
also, if it's
sense.
too hard, we might give up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you want a challenge, but not so hard that you
Yeah.
feel like
Because that's
this is impossible.
presumptuous that that you would be worth the chase or automatically.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
you got to prove that you're worth the chase.
But that's sort of what
and
the
then
whole
we chase.
rules book is about,
Yeah.
though, having
Yeah.
that self-worth and that self-confidence to make you guys
Which we
the
like.
hunter to
We
chase
like
after us.
self-worth, we like confidence, but we also don't like to chase too hard.
What comes the point where it's like you do the chase, and let's say it's natural, you kind of play hard to
Sure,
get,
yeah.
but then at what point, like, you decide you like the guy, and then all of a sudden he's
do you do?
gone,
You have.
Yeah.
Oh well.
right?
Then you shouldn't have
You shouldn't have
played so hard. I mean, there you go.
And it almost feels like you're starting it out on a lie, like you're acting
Yeah,
like
that's
you're
true.
so
That's
busy
the
and
point,
wanted.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the next piece of advice. A man can bed any woman he wants by using rehearsed seduction techniques. This comes from the book The Game, Penetrating the Secret Society of Pickup Artists.
Yes.
Here's a little snippet. Deploy the neg, as they call it, a backhanded compliment meant to encourage a woman to seek your approval. Does this work? I can't imagine this works.
You
I
remember
mean-
when this came out.
I remember it.
I'm not bold enough to try it. I mean, I get the idea.
Yeah.
I think it's
but-
a joke.
Yeah.
It's got to be. I mean, I don't know what guy wants to use these techniques and if he thinks he's a real
Well,
man because he's actually using
It's
them.
hinging on the whole idea, though, that the woman wants the bad guy, the bad
Yes.
boy, you
Yeah.
know, so if he treats her badly, she tends to, it's almost like the challenge reverse, you know?
Yes.
Essentially, then he would be fooling her, and eventually she would open up her eyes. And
So
be like,
same
"I'm
kind
done
of
with
mistake
this."
that the girl who plays Too Hard to Get.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
falls
game.
into.
The mistake is it's a game.
Yeah, and it's not sincere.
Yeah.
It was a
Genuine.
bestseller, so apparently lots of people are playing this game.
Or they're lonely. You know, that makes you buy the book. I
Play
mean,
both sides of these games deserve what they get.
Yeah,
in
really, they should
relationships.
just have each other.
Yeah.
All right, well, here's another piece of advice. Women who let the man be the man get what they want in the end, a ring. Now, this comes from the book Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man, and here's another snippet. Wait 90 days before you sleep with a guy.
90 days? Are you kidding me?
I
Apparently
don't
that
know
works.
the 90 days.
Can't wait 90
thing.
days.
Is this,
Yeah,
is this in the U.S. This book? This sounds like the whole other country because 90 days is a long time for anything.
Yeah. Do you guys really want a lady on the street and the freak in the bed kind
Yes.
of thing?
Well, yeah, I mean, that would
do.
that would
Okay.
be true. Yeah, the
Alright.
90 days, I don't know so much about.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, come on, seriously.
Quite a while.
The next book, the advice here suggests use positive thinking to get what you want. This comes from the book The Secret, based
Yeah.
on the laws of attraction. They suggest clearing out space in your closet to make room for your future soulmate's belongings, or even wearing your wedding ring to
Yeah,
kind of get
if you
yourself
wait
in that mode.
for it, it'll come to
Yeah.
you.
Well, as long as you can do whatever you want, as long as we don't know that that's
Yeah.
going on, it might work. Because as soon as we find that out,
That's enough
we're
to
out.
scare you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that frighten you?
Yeah.
If I
Okay.
come over and see there's a space in the closet and maybe I see a wedding ring, I'm gonna get scared.
You're gonna get a little
I'm not-
nervous.
Or you
Hold
think
on.
maybe someone just left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you gotta be careful
In a
about
hurry,
that.
too.
Yeah.
Ladies, hide all your books at home and just
Yeah.
keep it safe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks
exactly.
a lot, you guys. You can
Yeah.
watch Lance and Charles weekday mornings on the Daily Buzz, so don't miss it. Red lips are sexy and trendy, but we've got the rules you need to follow when rocking the red lipstick.
Plus, no need to buy a $500 jar of La Mer cream, the best beauty bargains, according to the pros who love them. Next. My dog would never wear those.
They'd walk like this.
Yeah. Welcome back to Life Love Shopping. Looking to spend less without sacrificing the way you look? The Beauty Pros just revealed their best beauty secret bargains to InStyle magazine. Makeup artist Tina Turnbow loves Peacekeeper Eco Moist Lip Paint. Smooth and creamy, that's how these eco-friendly lipsticks go on. There's one for every skin tone. You can find it at IamAPeacekeeper.com for $12. Celebrity hairstylist Chris McMillan loves EMI hair ties. Two 14-year-old girls designed these hairbands. Their soft elastic ribbons make any ponytail look chic. You can get 3 for $5.99 at EMIJ.com.
Hairstylist Campbell McCauley loves Giovanni Finishing Hair Mist. He says, quote, this lightweight finishing mist gives hair major shine without weighing it down, and you can find it for $10 at drugstore.com. Makeup artist Rachel Wade always has Sonia Kashuk brushes in her bag. She says the handles fit comfortably in your hands, so they're easy to hold. Now, they run anywhere from $10 to $15
love
each
these.
at Target. Andre is a huge fan. And Pretty Soy Polish Remover tops manicurist Jenna Hip's list. The lemongrass oil in the soy-based polish remover keeps nails and cuticles from drying out, and it smells great too. You can get it for $23 at prettynyc.com. Now, wearing red lipstick, this can take you from ordinary to extraordinary as long as you wear the right shade. So here are the red lipstick rules you should follow. For a bright smile, check the undertone. Your teeth will look the whitest with a blue-red tone because it tempers any yellow tint you might have on your teeth. So you can test this by swiping it on the inside of your wrist because the veins will help you find the red lipsticks with blue tones. Also, always consider your skin tone because a red that's too blue can whiten your teeth, but it could also make dark skin look ashy. So women with darker or more olive-toned complexions should look for a red with a neutral base. And always use liner. This is important. Choose a shade of red that matches your lipstick. Don't just line your lips, fill them in because it'll emphasize the color and then make it last longer. I have always been scared of the red.
Yeah, red is scary. And you have to remember, if you're going to do the red lipstick, you've got to do a very natural looking eye
Yes.
so that all the color pops on your lips. And also another thing to do that a lot of makeup artists suggest, put some powder on your lips before you line them. Always fill them in like you mentioned, and then add the lipstick, and the powder will help set the lipstick. And
like
that
an
way,
extra primer?
Yeah, and it will help from, sometimes, you know, you'll get lipstick that bleeds.
That's the worst, and
Yeah.
it'll feather out like onto your face.
Yeah, the powder
Not
will
sexy.
help. Yeah, not sexy at all. The powder will help that. But, you know, I think guys do not like making out with girls that have red
Yeah.
lipstick on. Am I right, camera guys?
Not at all. My husband says you look like a clown. I'm like, what? So I can never branch out and try the red because he's going to think I look like a clown.
I suppose if you go out for a night out, but then you kind of have to wipe it off because it gets
Ew.
on everything.
And the teeth and everything.
Yeah. Coming up tomorrow on Life Love Shopping, we're getting etiquette lessons from an expert who will teach you, parents, how to teach your kids the proper manners. And if you're looking for a winter escape, we've got the best vacation spots for an amazing price during Christmas.
Here at Life Love Shopping, we want to connect with you. So when we're not on TV, you can stay in touch by liking our Facebook page. And don't forget, you can follow and tweet us on Twitter at Life Love Shop.
That does it for Life Love Shopping. Thank you for joining us.
Bye-bye.